I'll be doing a quick introduction of two of the panelists. Ms. Catherine Damisa and Sir George. So, hello, Miss Catherine. Could you please give us a high five? Could you give us a wave? We see you. We see you. We love your smile.
Thank you.
Welcome, welcome. She's results oriented, grounded in finance, and a chartered accountant. She has championed multiple product innovations and project deliveries within the fintech sector. Catherine adeptly extracts valuable insights and drives business value, focusing on timely and impactful delivery. She's dedicated to leveraging her unique mix of financial acumen and tech skills to enhance product/project outcomes and, of course, support organizational success. So it's a privilege to have Catherine here. Guys, please give her a full clap. I need to see the emojis coming up. Welcome, Catherine. It's great to have you. Thank you for taking out time to be here with us. It is such a moment of honor. We are honored indeed. Now, I'm going to introduce Mr. George Matthew.
Good evening, our panels and my colleagues or fellow learners. All right, we have seen what they once said. We now use and their pain points. So we use it to create a user persona, showing what the user wants, showing the user's background, age, demography, occupation, the how busy, what is obstructing them, their pain point, what they want. And we are seeing here Aisha.
So I feel, because you have just a short time to present what you have, just get right into the point and, make us want to enjoy what we're listening to, right? Rather than, telling us all the stories and you don't get into the main gist of the application. So overall, it was good communication from her. I understood that it was a fitness app, but I would have loved to see more of the team members, in action, saying something, even if it's just introducing themselves. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Mrs. Damisa. Mr. Matthew, George, what do you think? You need to unmute yourself. You're not audible.
Expenses tracking. You can just come here to budget everything. So I'm hoping that when this particular product is launched, you all will be one of those that will be
book and its operations handbook. So judging from the design, I like how it looks. This technology in modern age looks like I'm in space, trying to unlock something with your thumbprint. I think there's thoughtfulness in the design. It looks good, but I think where you lost me was in the follow. Well, that was the end of the presentation, anyways. Follows. I didn't understand what was happening in the colors there. Yes, so I get that it's taking the same pattern as this front page, but I guess it did not just do it for me. I like the color theme, right? Is sort of rhyming with Embold Lab, and then you have the blue, the white, very subtle colors. But I think in for the sake of repetition, maybe try to explore more design options in other pages. Yes, I know that you want to have a pattern for how it will look, but one or two pages can you can switch it up a bit to just give us that variety, and not just it just feels like just remove this middle handbook, put followers, and you didn't adjust this not to overlap. But all together, I think your thought process for designing the book and as well as this handbook um, looks good.
So could you please give us your your opinion on the last UI UX
Okay.
budget app.
Okay, that was Budget Hive.
Yes, please.
Okay. Yeah, so I think that was also very brilliant. I That was what I was expecting to see for, a budget app. I expected to see that, I can put my targets, I can save my saving targets, how much I want to budget on this particular um, bucket, so to say. And she really carried us all through the presentation. It was very descriptive. I like the mannerism she used. She started with, can you imagine if you can, it was a good way to catch me from the start. And I think the initiative was the thoughtfulness in the presentation, in the products. Beautiful. Great.
All right, thank you, Kathleen. George.
From all what we have done so far, we understand that customer churn through data analysis provide actionable insights, which we have discussed before. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So that brings us to the end of the entire presentation. Congratulations to everyone. So why we'll call on one of the panelists, Mr. George, to give a 1 minute feedback. Then the entire panel will give their results for the start team. Then we'll call the CEO to give his final closing remarks.
So this team that just presented, it was a great presentation. I like the fact that it was two people that spoke during the presentation, not just one person riding the wheel. So I could see teamwork there, and I like the fact that on that slide where you had your findings, you had your recommendations. So we don't want to know that there's a problem. We want to know that this is what we should do, right, to move forward. So I like the fact that in the same space where you were telling me what you found, you were telling me, the solution, your recommendation to, solving the problem, which is good. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I also want to say a big shout out to my Deputy Vice President, Tijani Musa, who is the chairman of Scholarship, Research, Workshop, and Training, NAS Diaspora, for doing a good job. And to my doing it for Nigerian students, you are doing it globally. Posterity is on a good side. And posterity will never forget you for all these things you are doing. I want to say a very big thank you. You are doing an amazing job. You are doing an amazing job. You are doing an amazing job. And I can tell you categorically that your involvement in Embold design will just be a starting point. Will just be a starting point. You are going global, more global. I can tell you this. I can assure you this. I can assure you this. The world will still stand for ovation on your behalf. That is coming very soon. I can tell you this. So thank you very much. And bold design, Mr. Gabriel, thank you for doing this for humanity, because whatsoever thing you are doing right now is just for humanity. And for all the panelists here tonight, thank you for coming through for us. I can't remember the names, Mr. George, Miss Catherine, Miss Damisa, and others. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your input. We really appreciate your time. Please let us continue to build this community together.
George,
Mr. George. Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, to keep it really brief. I mean, I thought all the teams presented very well. I think 5 minutes is a extremely short period of time to get across the key messages. All the teams did well, and particular congratulations to Team Hero and Team Outlaw. Well done.
Mrs. Christina. Mrs. Christina, Katrin, sorry, Mrs. Katrin, sorry.
Okay, so well done to every one of you, all of the 14 teams. You have all done well. We see all the thought processes into your presentation, your presentation skill. I saw that you worked in a team, all of the things that you can get in the real world experience. I can see all of the application in your group presentation. Well done. You've done very well. And special shout out to our winners, Team Hero and Team Outlaw. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Mrs. Christiana?
Thank you. I think I really knows exactly